All right, what up? What up, everybody? Fuck day is it today? Today's Tuesday and shit. Leave today's Tuesday. Anyway, this one right here. This one how had got out with the homie and shit. He came to the house tripping. I'm asleep. Had to get down with that nigga. I ain't talking. It's still the homie though. Shit, but shit happens. But anyways, give you a little backstory and shit. Shout out to Kev Mack, man. Kev Mack be put me on this shit. He be coming with them backstories and shit like, nigga, break that shit down. And really, the stories already be cool. Anyways, the homies back, the homie, when I had came home, right, the homies had a little lick where they had a nigga at the liquor store and shit that was buying like razor replacements and Rogaine from them. Excuse me. My bad, I be burping all through the videos and shit too. So anyways, the homie fucking, well, a couple of the homies, they would go up in a Rite Aid. They would go like 2, 3 deep in the homie's whip, go to Rite Aid, right? Put rubber bands around the bottom of their pants legs and shit, because back then niggas didn't wear skinny jeans. And niggas would just clear the whole shelf. Whoop, whoop. Throw them shits in their pants or just load up a whole basket and run out the motherfucker. And dude was giving them like $3 a piece for the razor replacements. So if you got 100 real quick, yo, that's $300. You got 1,000 of them, yo, you got a quick 3 stacks. So what the niggas would do, niggas wouldn't just hit one spot. Niggas would go hit fucking this Rite Aid, this Rouse, this Rite Aid, boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, they each got 1,000 of them. So they go into the boom, 3,000 razor blades. What's that? That's 9 racks. 9 racks real quick. Nigga just made. That's a nice day's work for fucking stealing razor blade replacements and shit as a teenager. So anyway, the homies, we posted on, cause I never got into that shit. Like I said, I had made a promise where I ain't stealing shit no more. And I for the most part, I kept that promise. It's a few, I had a couple licks and shit coming when I got out, but not like the second time. I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. My bad, I be having trouble staying on topic and shit, man. My brain a little fucked up. So anyways, niggas go hit the Rouse and shit on Van Nuys and Van Nuys and I believe that's fucking, I think it's Burbank, but I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm posted on Van Nuys Boulevard with the homie girl and shit where they go up in the motherfucking go steal these razors and shit. And I'm like, man, as soon as this bus come, I'm jumping on this fucking bus. I ain't waiting on y'all niggas. So anyways, next thing I know, the homie come running out. And the other homie, I'm like, yo, where the fuck is that nigga? Well, the other 2 homies come running out. And they left the other 3rd nigga. Come to find out, this nigga, the 3rd nigga, the wrestling and fighting with the security guard, beating that nigga up because he tried to grab him and, you know what I'm saying, trying to get out of there. So anyways, long story short on that one, the nigga ended up getting caught, ended up going to the pen, ended up doing like 18 months. Now, when he come home, he got little signs on him and shit, so his chest poking out. Got a couple tattoos and shit, so nigga think he hard. Like my nigga don't, all that locked up shit don't do nothing to me, my nigga. Well, I already know most of the niggas in there are just shit. But anyways, so when he come home, at this point in time, I was doing my thing with the trees. So, and I'm telling him too, like, yo, whoop-de-woo, I'm gonna get my trees from nigga whoop-de-woo. Like, basically, like, nigga, your uncle. He like, for real? I'm like, man, go ahead, hit that nigga. He like, man, I said, you know what? Went to my phone at the time. Gave that nigga like a gang of my fucking customers and shit that niggas I didn't really fuck with. Little Niggas buying 10s or 20s and 3. Like, nigga, here, take them. I gave him about 10, 15 motherfuckers. Like, boom, his shit start booming. Next thing I know, this nigga fucking, he buys a Benz, fucking a fat ass, like 550 or something. It was just fucking nice. That shit was nice as fuck. So anyway, he traded that in like after 2 weeks and comes out with a yellow Corvette. So I'm like, nigga, you just, whoa. That's way too flashy, my nigga. That's no class. That Benz was class. Have some fucking class. Fuck that flashy shit, nigga. We in the streets right now, nigga. Stay in the fucking cut. So anyway, he don't listen. So he ended up getting busted. He ended up getting busted with some work in the yellow vets, fucking serving a nigga. So niggas don't see him for a couple days. And I remember my wife's dad asked me, yo, where's Whoopty Whoop? I'm like, man, he got cracked, nigga. He like, damn, the nigga on parole too? Like, shit, nigga going back. So he got out to like 5 days later. Like, he didn't even do a whole 7 days. And like 5 days later, the nigga get out. So my wife's dad like, yo, how the fuck that nigga get out? He got a parole hold and this, that, and that. I said, I don't know, man. I don't know. And my wife's dad at the time calls old boy and shit, the fucking nigga's uncle, and say, yo, watch out for this nigga, man. He got a parole hold and shit, and he just got out after he got cracked. Like they ain't sending him back, so the uncle called that nigga and say, man, you just got cracked, because he didn't even know. The nigga didn't even tell him when he got out, like, you nigga, I just got cracked. He basically just fronted that nigga some more work without letting him know. So he called him like, nigga, whoop de whoop whoop, saying you how did you get out? And basically he's like, oh, you snitching. So literally the next morning, it had to be like fucking 5:36 in the morning. It's still dark outside, or the sun barely coming up. Nigga hear a tap on the window. When I look out the window, it's the homie little brother and shit. I'm like, what's up, my nigga? He like, hey, because at the time, sorry I missed this part, but me and that nigga had pieced up on like some Gucci bags, some Coach bags and shit. Like I said, I was into the clothes. So we bought a bunch of purses, and bags and shit. And we was flipping those. Because the shit I had the legit tag on it. Like everything was, I don't know, this shit just looked too clean. So anyway, the little brother knocking on my fucking, on the window early as fuck in the morning for the sun come out. And I'm like, he like, yo, can Whoopty Whoop need his bags? I'm like, for real? I'm like, all right. I really don't know. The nigga's so upset at this time. So I grab his share of the bags, because I was really the one flipping him. He just pieced up on it with me, and I was just give him his bread like, nigga. So when I go to get the bags and shit, all I hear is, man, tell that nigga to hurry the fuck up with my shit. I'm like, huh? I said, all right. I open up the patio door. I go outside. I stand on my weight bench and shit. And I threw the fucking bags over the fence. And I was like, nigga, my daughter in here sleeping. My nigga, have some fucking respect. And then on some karma shit, this how I told the nigga in the nigga in the video. And I said, fuck your little brother. That nigga said, man, fuck your daughter. So immediately, nigga, that's the switch. That's the switch. And mind you, like, I ain't got no shirt on. I think I got some sweatpants on, some shorts with some flip-flops, some damn shower shoes. So as soon as he said that, as soon as he said, fuck your daughter, I opened up, the patio door flies open and I'm outside swinging. Boom, that nigga bouncing around and shit. He laughing like, woo, shit. Like, I wasn't expecting Matt to do this. Goddamn right, nigga, you talking about my daughter like that. So fucking, I need somebody that knows how to braid. My shit getting long. So anyway, somehow we end up locking up, because I missed. When I came swinging, that nigga started bouncing around. I swung again, that nigga started bouncing around. We in the front yard. So we lock up. Next thing I know, we in the street. And the nigga grabs me and somehow I fall on top of that nigga. Boom! And right where, if you know how California is, especially the valley, you're gonna have like fucking, like your front yard, the sidewalk, another little piece of grass, and then the curb. Now, when I fell on top of him, his head was literally like right there by the curb like this. And I got my forearm underneath his chin. I'm going like this. So it'd literally be like, it'll been like that and shit. And I'm pushing this nigga's face against the curb in the street, like the floor. So he going like this. He literally like wrapped his legs around me and he wrapped his arm around my neck like that. So I got my forearm under his chin and I'm pushing his fucking head as hard as I can, trying to tear his head off. And he's grabbing my head, like he's grabbing the back of my neck and shit. My first instinct was to use his weight against him, and I was gonna pick him up and bash that nigga's head against the fucking curb. And I'm like, and then before I went to get up, like pick him up, I hear his little brother go, "Nah, stop. Just get off the floor. And something in my head clicked like, yo, don't kill the homie. That's still the homie right now, but you about to kill this nigga. He don't even know it. So I got so upset. I pushed harder and I was like, nigga, I pushed as hard as I could. And the nigga shit was just like, and I was like, nigga, I could fucking kill you right now, nigga. Like I was so upset. So then the homie brother like, just get up. Like I said, man, tell this nigga to let me the fuck go and I'll let him up. So, cause even though him right, I'm like, I ain't talking to this nigga. I'm talking like, yo, nigga, you want me to get up off your brother and shit? Nigga, tell this nigga let me go. So I felt the nigga just fucking let me go. So I went to get off him. And when I went to do that nigga tried to kick me in the face. So I'm like, nigga, after I'm letting you up, you gonna try to kick me in the face? Like, all right. So he gets up and he's like, but I'm looking like, nah, I'm not done yet. I don't give a fuck if I'm tired or you're tired, nigga. We both tired, but I'm not done yet. So I fucking run over there to him and I go to swing again. But this time when I swing, my arms feel like jello because I was holding him down for so long. So I swing like this. And I'm like, oh shit. Like that, I'm like, oh shit, man, get it together right now for you. Like my arms didn't go up. I was like, I said, oh shit. So I backed up a little bit, like, damn. That nigga squared up, then I came at him again. We locking up again and shit. Next thing I know, I turn this nigga, and I feel bad for the neighbor, man, little Asian dude. Man, I slammed this nigga against the neighbor's BMW. Boom! So he on the hood, but we on the side, like over the tire. And I got him on that, I give him another 2-piece. Whack, whack. Then, they like, get off the car. Like, get off the car, because it's the neighbor's car and shit. So when I let him off, and I'm not realizing time, but it's a big fucking dent on the side of the neighbor's BMW. And I'm like, fuck. So I let him up. I go give him another one. Pap, 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 pap. The nigga like, boop, 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 boop. The nigga just took his gloves off, because the nigga had on gloves when he came over. Like, he was just going to beat the shit out of me or something. So he take the gloves off and shit. He's like, Matt, I'm done. He's like, I'm done, Matt. Like, chill. And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you come over here with that shit for? And everyone trying to get me, Matt, just chill. He don't want no more. And I'm like, and I just tell his brother, like, nigga, you lucky I ain't got the pistol right now. I'll dome you and your brother. And fucking, he like, man, all right, Matt. I'm like, nigga, I would have did that and thought about it. I could have regretted that shit later, but at that point in time, nigga, you came to my house, I'm on defense mode, you talking about my daughter? Nigga, I would have lit you up. And then thought about it later, like, damn. But, so basically, I threw the towel in the shit, like, fuck it. They took me back in the house. I remember my wife's mom's like, please, Matt, just please stop. So when I walked back in the house, at that time, I didn't have no shoes on, no socks on, no nothing. And I didn't realize, but all the bottom of my feet from toes and everything was just scraped off. And I'm bleeding everywhere. Because when we was on the floor and I was trying to get my leverage, I'm using my toes and shit to fucking dig against the street. So that gravel was tearing my feet up, but the adrenaline was pumping so hard I ain't feel none of that shit. So I couldn't even walk for like a week after that to the bottom of my feet fucking scabbed up and shit. But that was the last time I seen a homie and shit, man. Nigga had a fucking nice little get down and shit. So, nigga, if you see this shit, you need to hit me up, nigga, on Facebook or Instagram or something, my nigga. You and your brothers, nigga. Y'all need to hit me up and say what's up. Y'all niggas just been MIA and shit after that shit. Anyways, man, if y'all see this, I love y'all niggas. And I'm just telling this story and shit. I still love y'all niggas anyway, no matter what, man. Y'all my niggas. Rest in peace to your pops, man. Good motherfucker.